What's going on? What's going on, guys? JayeDeBlack here. Salute to everybody tuning in. I want to talk about Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith, former NBA player. He's now on Inside the NBA. And he just got married and it's been viral all over social media. And I've been looking at the reactions, and that's one of the reasons why I'm making this video, because I've actually spoken about Kenny Smith before. I spoke about not only his divorce years ago from his second wife, but also made an updated video when he started dating Tia, right? And got engaged to her. I talked about how he went through a pricey divorce, but it didn't stop him from getting married for the third time to a woman who's Croatian, and didn't really know much about her until he met her in Abu Dhabi, where apparently her son knew Kenny Smith and went up to and spoke to him. And that's when her and him interacted. Now, they are almost 20 years in age gap between them. So, you have people who are feeling some type of way about that. But I think a lot of things that people are also talking about, the fact that, again, he went through a pricey divorce with his second wife, Gwendolyn, and I chronicled that on my channel. And, he had to pay a lot to get out that marriage. I think he's still paying her for that divorce. Now, financially, he's doing well for himself. When the show left TNT, he signed a new deal with ESPN, so he's making good money. But this goes to show you that no matter how many times these marriages fail, these guys continue to try to make it work. Now he's with a Croatian woman who's almost 20 years younger than him, who comes into the relationship with a child. Now I think he has children about former marriages, right? So people might say that's not a big deal, right? But I just look at it from the standpoint of why do these guys always think these marriages are going to work? Because a lot of times they don't. And we are left to be right about the situation. Do they really know each other? They met in 2024, got engaged in 2025, and are now married in 2026. That's a very short window. You met in February 2024. You were together 2.5 years, then you get married. Is that enough time to really get to know somebody and then marry them, especially when you went through 2 marriages and 2 divorces? I don't understand these guys so quick to get in and out of these marriages. I hope he signed a prenup. So let's get into this. I hope a prenup was signed. I really do. This is according to Complex. Congratulations in order for sports commentator Kenny Smith and his new bride, Croatian influencer Tia Juric. The Inside the NBA host married on Tuesday at a resort, a 5-star Pelican Hill property in Newport Coast, California. The couple shared the news in a joint Instagram post captioned Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The union makes Smith's third marriage, as the former Houston Rockets player was previously married twice. His second wife was Gwendolyn Osborne, with whom he shares 2 children. As you can see the post there. Smith, who's 61, and Tia, who's 41, dated for more than 2 years before announcing their engagement in October of 2025. Like Smith, Tia was previously married twice. So she's been married twice, and he's been married twice. It's a lot of that's kind of red flags to me. I'm sorry. Both of y'all, she's only 41 years old, family. She's only 41 years old and she's been married twice. Now he's 61 and he's been married twice. But she's 41 and she's been married twice. What does that tell you? Anyway, the 2-time NBA champion shared in February 2026 episode of Big Boy's Neighborhood how he met his now wife. In the interview, Smith recalled a chance encounter in Abu Dhabi where he was working an event. A young boy approached him speaking perfect English and mentioned he was from Croatia. So I'm like, oh, you here with Luka? Smith said in the clip, he's like, no, I don't know Luka. So he don't know Luka Doncic? Oh, man. Anyway, I'm just here with my mom. The boy turned out to be Tia's son, Dominic, a basketball player in high school class of 2030 from her previous marriage to a former basketball player, Chris Warren. So she, again, was married to an NBA player before. And then her son just so happened to go and meet him, interact with him, right? But your son don't know who Luka, and he's Croatian, by the way. He doesn't know who Luka is. That's crazy. I mean, maybe Luka don't have the impact people think he has over there. And then his mother was married to an NBA player, and Kenny, I guess, didn't know any of this until he met her, by the way. I'm saying until he met her. I had my kids there, so I'm like, how do I run game with my kids here? Smith jokingly recalled. The media personality pivoted by taking a picture with Dominic, which got Tia's attention. All right, now let's go to some of the reactions on social media, right? This guy said, I ain't got the heart to tell him. Sign that paperwork. All right, here's some other replies. Said he knows and he's fine with it, as he should be. One fan replied, a lot of dudes know and they still down for the finesse. Another added, CA is a non-fault, I guess California is a non-fault state. It's 50-50 and you need a strong prenup to avoid 50-50, said one person, already predicting a divorce settlement. Bro gonna be Kenny the economy seat Smith in a few years, one user joked. About to take all his money, one fan bluntly stated. He's too old not to know, another fan quipped. Well, let me tell you something. Bill Belichick is the prime example of how age doesn't define wisdom to me anymore. These guys got egos and they want to prove they can still pull younger women. Others criticize Smith for marrying outside his race and country for that matter. Another exotic influencer. Ain't no black kids gonna be in major sports in 20 years from now. LOL. Some fans suggested these responses were out of jealousy, that Smith, at age 61, can still get beautiful women much younger than him. Others just chalk it up to Kenny needing to be married. Listen, man, I've never been envious of no older man dating a younger woman, because a lot of those women who go after older men have some sort of issue. No father figure issue. Didn't have a father in their life, so they go searching for an older man. But in this situation, she's a twice divorcee. He's a twice divorcee. So it works. They both been divorced twice. And I get the wanting to date, but the marrying thing is crazy. Just because you marry a woman from a different country does not mean she's going to be a better choice for you, especially when she's already seemingly dated a professional basketball player, who I'm assuming by his name, he's maybe from America. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. This is Smith's third marriage. Smith has 4 children and 2 previous marriages lasting 10 and 11 years, which he recently spoke about in an interview. So I was married 10 years and 11, explained Smith in an interview on Ryan Clark's The Pivot podcast. In 21 years, I had only been with 2 women. My boy been with 2 women in one night 2 weeks ago. I had extended relationships for long periods. Like, I don't cheat. I didn't cheat on my wife. I was happy with what I was doing. We just grew different ways. So like 10 years, one time 11, the 2 women could only really say that they know me. I don't know if we all could say that. I just don't, he added. Smith knows how to pick them as each wife was a beauty queen. Smith's first wife was Mary Dawn Reeves. They met as students at the University of North Carolina and married in 1990. They have 2 children together, Kayla Breonna Smith, an R&B singer and actress, and KJ Smith, who played basketball, college basketball at UNC and is now a certified NBA agent. Smith and Reeves divorced in 1999 after his first marriage. Smith met British actress and former Price is Right model Gwendolyn Osborne in 2004, and they married in 2006. So he don't waste no time getting married. He had 2 more kids and a reality show about it. Who is Tia? Well, Tia is the stepdaughter of a prominent Croatian economist and politician, Jubo. No, is it Jubo? Y'all correct me. Is it Lubo or Jubo? I'm going to say Lubo. Jurij. She has been married twice before. Her first marriage was an American basketball player, Chris Warren. She reportedly is an entrepreneur and lifestyle model, having built a career outside of sports and entertainment. So she's well connected. If she's the stepdaughter of a prominent Croatian politician, this is a connected woman. Now Smith is entering a 3rd marriage, and maybe this one is a charm. The fans don't seem to think so, but he's earned the right to do whatever makes him happy. Well, that is true, and I hope it works out for his sake, because we've seen this before. We have seen these guys think they get with a new woman, it's gonna work out. This is 2026. Women are out for bags, they're out for clout, attention, and they will do whatever it takes to get it. That would mean marrying a man who's 20 years older than him when they are twice divorced at 41. We can't say, well, she's a single mother as well. He has children. They both have children. They were in marriages. So that's things are going to happen, right? But I just don't understand it. Like, I understand you don't want to grow alone, but if you think that this woman, let me show y'all this woman. Do y'all think that this woman is in it for the long haul? Do y'all think that she's gonna ride or die for, I won't say ride or die, but is she gonna be there for him? Do y'all see her with him for the next 5 years? Let me know in the comment section. Do y'all see her staying with him for the next 5, 10 years, 15 years? Do y'all see that? Could happen, but we've seen this. As soon as women think they're getting old, they getting out that marriage. Look at Tia Mowry. She saw herself getting older. She had to get out that marriage because she wanted to experience dating other men. Right? Marriage is cool, but nothing is better than being single and being able to date who you want. Now she's married him, and when she divorced him, she can go after the bag. And that is why people are criticizing this. They're criticizing this because he just went through a divorce less than 10 years ago. And then you're right back marrying a woman that you only dated for 2 years, 2.5 years. That's why people are skeptical. That's why people are looking at it a certain way, clowning you, because they're like, what are you doing? So let me know what's in the comment section below. Let me throw it, like the video and share it. Follow me on all my social media platforms. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, click notification bell, and I'll see y'all next one.